Here's something you won't regret pressing play on. Hey, we're skipping the doom and starting your day with something good. This podcast is made right here in North Carolina, told with heart, and safe enough for your morning drive or your third cup of coffee. Good morning, Wake County. Today's theme, resilience. We got a woman who finally crossed a stage she thought she'd missed for good. A wool mill that beat the odds and started humming again. And a shout out to our own backyard here in Wake County where brilliance isn't rare, it's routine. And since we believe in balance, a little wisdom, a little warmth, here's your brain stretch for today. The dad joke. Hey, what did the clock do when it was hungry? I'll give you the answer near the end, and trust me, it's worth waiting for if you want a good groan. There's an old brick mill in Faribault, Minnesota, where history hums alongside modern looms. Sunlight glints through dusty panes, the scent of wool, metal, and time hangs in the air. And if you've ever thought American manufacturing was gone for good, well, this place would like a word. The Faribault Mill has been around since 1865. Yep. Same year the Civil War ended. A German immigrant named Karl Klemmer launched it with a horsepower machine, turning local wool into warmth for farmers, flannel shirts, and eventually U.S. soldiers. They survived depressions and wars, but in 2009, after 144 years, the lights went out. Then Chuck Mooty, former Dairy Queen International CEO, and his cousin, Paul, reopened it. Their first step? Knocking on doors. Hey, did you used to work here? Can you teach us how this machine works? If the answer was yes, you were in. They blended old know-how with fresh hands. Young workers joined seasoned craftspeople. And when they merged with CircleRock in 2020, the momentum accelerated. Now, Faribault Mill is humming again. Their blankets are in luxury hotels and family homes. A young mother sews on the same floor where her grandparents met. That's 4 generations woven right into the fabric. You can outsource production, but you can't outsource Minnesota pride. Faribault Mill isn't just made in America, it was rebuilt in America. Hey, if this already feels worth your time, boop the like button, give it a little love. And hey, if you want a gentle reminder when the next episode drops, just sign up for the free daily email. It's free, it's good news. It tells you when it'll be ready and waiting. Head to tapyournews.com. It takes just a second, and it means a lot. How do you measure brain power? Not the kind that crushes trivia night or wins you a free cup of coffee with a crossword. I mean, the kind that builds rockets, codes, startups, and maybe even cures diseases. Well, there's a term for that now. It's called talent density. And no, it's not about how many smart people you can fit in a coffee shop. The idea, coined by Netflix CEO Reed Hastings, is this. When you gather enough truly exceptional people in one place, magic happens. Innovation snowballs. And pretty soon, excellence becomes the default. And guess what? Raleigh, right here in Wake County, just ranked number 2 for talent density in the entire South. The folks at Commercial Cafe studied 15 factors from education to employment to business environment to see where the South's smartest, scrappiest cities really shine. Austin, Texas grabbed the top spot, but Raleigh? We didn't just show up, we stood out. Not by spiking one flashy stat, but by being solid across the board. Third highest number of STEM-focused vocational grads. Check. Nearly 30,000 patents filed in the area. Check. and a business environment so steady it hums like a fine-tuned engine. Meanwhile, just a half hour west, Durham, North Carolina claimed the number 4 spot, thanks to a whopping 6 million square feet of STEM-ready workspaces. That's enough room to land a couple of jets, build a lab, and still have space for a brainstorm session and a food truck rodeo. So where's all this talent coming from? Well, think NC State, think Duke, think Chapel Hill, think Wake Tech, think a garage startup in Fuquay or a biotech lab in RTP. This isn't just a smart region, it's a quietly brilliant one. And around here in Wake County, good ideas don't just happen. They multiply. So if your kid says they want to code a robot or launch a clean energy app, maybe don't laugh. Not here in Wake County. Here, that kind of thing happens every day. Hey! And if you're smiling right now and thinking, I'm glad I heard that, I got a small ask. Could you head over to Apple Podcasts and tap those 5 stars? Give me a review. It takes about 3 seconds. It tells the algorithm this show is worth listening to. And honestly, it gives me the little nudge I need to keep going. Thank you very much. The gym was quiet. The lights overhead hummed. And in the front row, in a gown that shimmered like dignity itself, a mother of 3 stood up and walked towards a dream she thought she left behind for good. In May, at Gadsden State Community College, Beck's Gymnasium, Candida Pedro Aguirre became a graduate. But more than that, she became a titan again. Back in 2012, she was a Gadsden High senior until her son Eli arrived 3 months before graduation. No one could stay home with my baby, she said. So I did. Years passed, 2 more kids, Aiden and Zoe. Dreams shelved, hopes boxed up with the baby clothes. Until 2019, when a flyer about Alabama's non-traditional diploma option landed in her hands. Her old credits still counted. She enrolled. She doubted. She got sick. She paused. She almost quit. But then came a voice, Bonda Vance, her instructor, encouraging, steady, and kind. She made me believe I could do anything I set my mind to, Candida said. And so she kept going. Not only did she graduate, she earned a scholarship. And now she's setting her sights on becoming a professional translator, something she's done informally since childhood, helping her parents navigate life in a second language. Candida didn't just walk across the stage. She walked back into her future. For Eli, for Aiden, for Zoe. And maybe for the teenage version of herself who never got the chance to cross it the first time. All right. Remember that dad joke I gave you earlier? Here's the punchline. The joke? What did the clock do when it was hungry? It went back 4 seconds. If you enjoyed the podcast today, it's free to subscribe. Hit the like button or tell someone about it. It'll help me. It'll help you too, because I love win-win outcomes. And hey, if you think it's worth me investing time bringing you good news like this, I'd love you to do me a small favor. Can you drop by the show on Apple Podcasts and tap those 5 stars? It really means a lot to me. If you want a gentle reminder each morning when the show drops, visit tapyournews.com, sign up for the free daily email for Good Morning Wake County. Hey, take care for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay awesome.